Hey guys, it's Garrett Walls with RE/MAX Four Corners, your real estate resource, coming to you live today this Wednesday afternoon. I hope everybody had an excellent Memorial Day weekend. I know I did. Didn't have any huge plans, just really enjoyed the break, hanging out with friends and family. Had a really good time. Hope you guys did too. So basically what I wanted to come live to you guys today to speak about was the things that you need to know before looking at homes online. Hey Tara. So basically this is a really big decision whenever someone or some family decides that they want to go ahead and buy a home and start looking for these homes online. Well, there's a few things that I really urge you guys to do before you go ahead and take care of this. So before you hop on Zillow, Redfin, Trulia, all that good stuff, I really urge you guys to speak with a local lender. The thing about speaking with a local lender is that you will find out exactly how much home you can actually afford before you start looking online, and this is extremely important. So basically, the reason why this is such a big deal is that some people, really don't understand their financial situation. They think they can afford XYZ, but they can really afford, X. So basically, you want to find out exactly how much you can afford in a home by getting a pre-approval. Getting a pre-approval from a local lender is a huge deal because you will find out just how much you can afford. The reason this is a big deal is because you don't want to get online and start looking at homes for, $500,000 and then realize 2 weeks later when you meet with the lender that you can only, afford something for $350,000. Because I can guarantee you are going to fall in love with some homes in whatever price range you were looking at before. Come to realize you can only afford, homes in the price range under that, and you are going to be using whatever home you found first in that initial price range as the standard for every other home that you look at, and I can guarantee you're going to be left heartbroken. Because if you're looking at homes, in the $500,000 range, but you can really only afford a starter home in like the $350 range, there is a huge difference, especially in Dallas, that $150,000 can make. You can, be looking at some really, really, really nice finishes in like a $500,000 house, but then, you go look at a $300,000 house and it has all builder grade finishes. And so that's something that I think is really huge because I don't want you guys to become home heartbroken. That's not something we want to start the process with. Another thing that I think you really need to take a look at before going ahead and meeting with a lender is make sure your credit is in good standing. Credit is a huge thing for the loan process these days. I mean, it pretty much always has been since the FICO score came out. It's pretty much if you guys don't know what a FICO credit score is, it's pretty much the measure of how well you are at paying back credit. And so this is a huge deal because, a mortgage is probably going to be one of the biggest things you're going to be financing in your life. And that lender, whoever's giving you that mortgage, wants to make sure you are going to be able to pay that back. So having a good credit score is a huge deal. And if you guys don't have a good credit score, there's no problem at all. There is credit repair for a reason. I urge you to get with a credit repair person ASAP and begin that process because sometimes it's, anywhere from a month or two, but sometimes if you have, really bad credit problems, it can take a year or two to fix those problems. And I don't have any sort of expertise in that situation, so I can't say for sure how long that's going to take, but I have great credit repair contacts that I can definitely get you guys plugged in with. Another thing that I really want to make sure you guys do before going to search for a home is making sure that you're truly serious about buying that home. So this kind of goes back into the first point that I brought up, and I don't want you guys to get, home heartbroken. I don't want you guys to be looking, 2 months before you actually are ready to buy a home and find a home that you're absolutely in love with, but, you might still be in the last 2 months of your lease and you for sure can't cover, 2 months of rent as well as pay a mortgage. So I don't want you guys to, fall in love with, home X, but then, another couple comes in who's ready to buy today and ready to put an offer in today, and they just, scoop up, put an offer in, and then go under contract for that home. I don't want you guys to do that because it is one of the worst feelings in the world to fall in love with something and to find out that someone else got it and that you can't get it. I mean, I know for me, that's a terrible feeling, and especially I haven't had that situation come up with a home because I'm not ready to buy a home yet, but from the clients that I've worked with that's happened for, I know that is a terrible feeling, and I don't want to see anybody go through that. One of the biggest things to have, when you're ready to start looking is a very, very strong list of criteria for what you're looking in that home. And I basically want you guys to break it up into two sections. Once, something that you will be very happy with if it does have in the home, and then needs, things that you absolutely need in a home. Having a strong list of criteria is huge for you and especially your realtor. So basically, whenever you do decide to go talk to a local lender, get pre-approved, they'll go ahead and, if you don't have a realtor, they'll usually connect you with one. And so once you go ahead and get connected with that realtor, one of the first things that you're going to want to do is to make this list of everything that you want and need. And this is going to make the process go so much smoother for the both of you. So basically, you're both going to be saving time. You're not going to be looking at homes that don't have exactly what you need or don't have, anything that you want. You're not going to have to worry about that. If you give a strong list to your realtor, I can promise you they're going to be picking the most basically fitting properties for whatever you're looking for. So, I mean, we do this for a living. We basically, I know some of us enjoy looking at homes for fun, but when you're showing clients homes that you know for a fact that they're not going to be able to, settle with, what's the point? I'm wasting my time, we're wasting your time. There's just no point in looking at homes for a fact that we know you are not going to be okay with. One of the last things that I want to leave you guys with, and this kind of falls under once you're already under contract, because I've seen it happen so many times. Basically, once you're under contract, and I know your lender will tell you this on repeat, once you're under contract, do not open any new lines of credit and don't make any new purchases. I know that shiny new truck might go really, really well with the home that you're about to purchase, but I can promise you for a fact, a lender will always do a last credit check right before closing. And if they see that, one, you've opened a new line of credit, or two, you just bought a new shiny car, 9 times out of 10, that loan will definitely get pushed back. If not, the loan will be completely dropped because of problems with underwriting. That's just a sad truth, and you do not want to, be so close to the finish line about to close on that home, then realize you made a mistake, you made a huge purchase, and then the contract falls out and you're kind of just screwed. So I really want you guys to be cognizant of that. Thank you all so much for listening today. I just ask you guys to please like and share. If you guys have any questions at all, I'm sure you have some friends who have questions about real estate. I want to be here for you guys. I'm available pretty much any time of day. My number is 972-415-6568. I really hope you guys reach out and have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.